2021 Key to Change Spring Salon Fundraiser. My name is Dr. Quentin Morris, and I am the founder and executive director of Key to Change. It is my pleasure to welcome you to our virtual event today. On behalf of our board and staff, we are incredibly grateful that you are tuning in to this very special program. We encourage you to use the chat box and let us know where you're joining from. Are you a parent? Are you maybe my parent? Or maybe you're a student from South King County, or maybe a current Key to Change student, a family friend, or just a Key to Change fan. Whoever you are, we want to hear from you in the chat box. So please, keep it lively, keep it fun, keep it interesting. As you can see, we are actually live from Benaroya Hall. And over the past 3 days, our students from all over South King County have been performing on this concert stage during our Solo String Festival. And now working with these students for the past 4 years, which Key to Change has been in existence, I never cease to be amazed by the amazing passion and talent of our students. Even those students who are not current students in Key to Change, but maybe participate in their orchestra program at their school, or they have a private lesson teacher in South King County. Everyone has been welcome to participate and engage in our festival. And we're just so proud of all of the participants. So if you had a chance to tune in, maybe for a couple of minutes, or maybe you watched the whole thing, we know that that it was a phenomenal experience for all of our students. So before we go on, I would like to take a moment and express my gratitude to the sponsors who have made this festival possible. We wouldn't have been able to do this and perform in this amazing hall without the partnership of the Seattle Symphony. The Seattle Symphony has a community grant fund, which Key to Change was the recipient of. It was called the Community Stages Fund, and we're so appreciative to be part of the inaugural class to receive that grant. Secondly is Classical King FM. Classical King FM is a partner of Key to Change, and I'll just say on a personal note that I am actually launching a new show called Unmute the Voices on King FM, which provides opportunities for people from underserved backgrounds to learn more about their music. So we are most appreciative to Classical King FM for their partnership in this festival. Third is US Bank. The fourth is For Culture. Of course, also we need to acknowledge our other sponsors, which include the Charlotte Martin Foundation, Integris Architecture, Rainier Institute and Foundation, Bassetti Architects, and Green Gasaway. We're so appreciative to all of these organizations that have supported this organization as well as all of our students in making this Solo String Festival and Fundraiser happen. I would also like to extend a very special thank you to Douglas Smith and Stephanie Ellis Smith, who so generously committed a $10,000 match. Every donation of $500 or more, up to $10,000, will be matched 1 for 1. And I want to also just say personally thank you to those two people. Douglas and Stephanie have been friends of mine for a very long time, and I love and respect you both dearly. And I'm so thankful that you continue to support me and continue to support all of the students in Key to Change and in South King County. Now, to what everyone has been tuning in for, both near and far, I hope that you understand that your support means the absolute world to all of our students. You have opened doors for all of them that have been closed throughout their lives. And at this time, we would like to share with you a very special video so that you can witness how powerful your involvement in Key to Change is and what it means for our students and their families to have this amazing opportunity to be able to be supported from the community as they grow into young adults and leaders. I created Key to Change because I saw a significant need in South King County where students don't have access to a high quality music instruction. It needs to be much more brilliant, much bigger. I'm originally from Renton, and back in the early 90s, I used to have to travel way up north to Bothell or to the University of Washington where my teacher lived and worked. I wanted to be able to create and give that opportunity to students in South King County who are significantly underserved.
I did take an interest in this program when I was in about 6th grade.
When Amariah first told me about Key to Change, she said, this guy came to my school and he has a studio, and I said, oh, okay, so we'll give it a go. And once I found out that Dr. Morris was a person of color, I was elated.
And now I'm a way different person than what I used to be.
We love Dr. Morris. He has this ability to...
How you feeling about tomorrow?
Not great.
Yeah.
Tell you like it is.
It ain't ready.
But at the same time, not make you feel like you're being judged.
What's the lesson? Right hand.
The strive for excellence is really, it's really constant and it's really authentic, which I think is something that I don't find common every day.
I think he has been the best addition to our village for Amariah. He can pull things out of her that most people cannot.
Yes, very good.
I have seen exceptional growth in her skill level with the violin. She has become a little more accountable with not just the violin, but in everything.
There's nothing more beautiful than seeing the confidence that is built and grows and blossoms in each of these kids as they work in the Key to Change studio. It's incredible.
He just wants the best for you. He really wants to knock in the techniques and skills and just wants to make you confident with yourself. That way, when you leave the classroom, you have this idea in the back of your head that, you know, you just gotta keep going.
You scared now? No. See? Make it yours.
He is telling us all the time the progress we've made. It's not only about like what mistakes you're doing, no. It's the progress you made, and that's what keeps us going and just like, oh, okay, I did good. Even if there was, you know, like a little slip with the notes, I did good, and it helps me stay comfortable all the time in class.
We have mostly students of color, and we have mostly teachers that are white. And Dr. Morris comes to our kids and they see themselves in him. And that's extremely important. It's directly transferred into, I can see myself as a violinist, where most of our kids are like, orchestra, really? Now this is orchestra, absolutely.
Before all this co-ed stuff happened, I wasn't very consistent with practice. Now it's like I'm practicing every day as much as I can because it's really important, especially during this time.
My dedication to practice has increased exponentially. I have a lot more time to just practice and sit down and focus on what I need to do, and it's not just frantic.
I want to be better. I want to practice so that I can be to the standard that Dr. Morris puts us at. He holds us to high expectations, and I want to meet them because he is an amazing teacher, yeah.
In terms of my practice sessions, something that I think is pretty interesting is that in itself is a skill, your ability to practice. It's been emphasized by Dr. Morris numerous times, but It's not just about how much time you put in, but it's how you approach the music and how you take skills that you've learned from various classes or various lessons and you apply that to different contexts.
When I started Key to Change, I was so shy, like really, really, really shy. Like you would think I would have never been out of the house before. But over time, I've kind of developed through my peers taking violin lessons with me and through Dr. Morris, and I know how to properly function socially.
They learn about how to analyze, how to improve their comprehension skills, and also just how to think more critically about not only their work or their practice, but how to be just better citizens in this world.
I think violin has a way of pinpointing personality traits that you may need to work on, and this really has helped her figure out her studying habits, all the little things that she's never really wanted to look at as being something to work on is now highlighted because of violin.
It creates structure, which I think is really important for a student's development.
It's such a great experience to play. I just feel like the music just flows through me and I can feel it when I'm playing. I just get lost in the music every single time.
When I'm in his class, I feel valued, and he's just amazing. It's really hard to describe him. He has his own energy that will light up a room.
Initially, when I first took lessons with Dr. Morris, I was always shy and I was kind of scared, but Key to Change was a really big factor in terms of exploring my vulnerabilities.
Yeah, you chicken out right there. Stay in this.
I've gotten a lot more comfortable with being uncomfortable.
With Dr. Morris, so many improvements have happened. He encouraged us to be just patient with ourselves, calm down, and play the violin, even if you make mistakes.
Just start, just play, just give it a chance.
Being patient with yourself, being patient with what you learn, it's going to get you really far.
When they enter our program, they learn quickly not just how to play the instrument well, but they learn how to schedule their homework and their practice time. They learn discipline.
Disciplining yourself is a lot, but if you really think about it, it's helped me with my decisions in my daily life.
They also learn what it means to respect themselves. They learn what it means to do a good job. And they also learn about community.
Having that support system through taking violin has really helped me because violin is hard. And so when you have people there to help you and people that go through the same things as you and can support you, it's really just helpful to your journey.
The community is so friendly. The community is diverse.
And the students are probably the best part, no lie, because of the kindness they have and the judgment that we never receive from one another. It's so amazing.
You know, everybody's like really supportive, and I really appreciate that. We all help each other, and it's really great.
We all talk on the side, like we're all like legitimately friends.
It's a great friend group for her, and to be honest, without Key to Change, I think it would be a very lonely, hard place for her in this time.
Let's start with writing concerto.
Lessons have not been easier during COVID. I'm very happy and I'm very grateful that the studio was really quick to adapt to the very abrupt changes. We've never stopped in terms of our focus and attention to detail.
I felt a little more comfortable. I didn't feel the nerves as much as I did walking into the classroom, seeing Dr. Morris there and playing for him. But now I feel like it's about the same. You know, you might still get those nerves when you click the Zoom link and, you know, you see Dr. Morris's face and everybody's in there. But I miss being in the classroom.
E, 2, E, 4.
I don't have to worry about how much I'm gonna pay or what I'm going to pay. And that makes it super easy for all of my family members.
Me having this scholarship has definitely helped me be less lazy in what I do and how I play, because I know it can be taken from me.
The scholarship actually helps push me to be a better person and a better violinist. If I didn't have the scholarship, I feel like I wouldn't be as disciplined as I am now.
If she wasn't in this organization and didn't have these scholarships, I honestly wouldn't be able to afford it, and she wouldn't be at the level that she's at right now.
I couldn't imagine myself without violin lessons and Dr. Morris, and especially Key to Change.
I think that lessons would have been too expensive for us. I think that we would have had to make the choice to drop violin. He needs to be there for her. And I don't think that she would have gotten as far as she has in school without Dr. Morris and Key to Change.
The only way to serve underserved youth is through scholarship, and scholarships only happen through donors giving actual funds.
The future of Key to Change is to provide even more scholarships and access for middle and high school students in South King County to be able to take violin or viola lessons in our program. And we want to do that at the highest level that we possibly can.
Thank you so much, Dr. Morris. Thank you to the donors, and thank you to the board of Key to Change for making all of these opportunities possible for our students.
Thank you, donors, for donating to Key to Change. It's going to help so many students in the community, and it's a very heartwarming gesture. Thank you.
Thank you to donors for supporting Key to Change and for supporting the students in what they do musically and outside of music.
I would like to thank all the donors who've made these scholarships possible. Without their generous donations, I wouldn't be able to be taking lessons, quite frankly.
To the donors, I appreciate your generosity. For me and on behalf of myself and my family, we thank you.
I want to say thank you to all the donors for the opportunities they have given us.
Without you, I don't know where Madison would be. Thank you.
I want to first just acknowledge the students who were in the video that you just saw: Malak Ali, Richie Doan, Annalisa Ruiz, Mariah Strand, and Madison Woolley. All of these students are not only incredible musicians, but they are remarkable people who have grown exponentially over the years that I have known them. Music not only soothes the soul, but it strengthens our characters and bolds our beings. I have witnessed this personally. These students' families have witnessed this, of course, firsthand. And I promise you that it truly does take a village to make all of this happen. To see our youth come out of their shells, stretch their wings, and fly into a world with confidence as their companion and courage as their friend. I promise you that your support is the reason why students in South King County who normally don't have these types of opportunities to excel are able to study violin and viola and realize their dreams. You make all of this happen. And so I'm asking you right now to open up your hearts and think about the impact that you are having on the lives and the impact that you want to have on the futures of students of Key to Change and of South King County. I ask that you consider making a special gift. And actually, I'm going to request something even more special. Sure, it's great to make a one-time gift and feel good, but these are the youth of actually today, not tomorrow. There are leaders of tomorrow. And I'm going to ask you to make an investment in their futures now. No matter if you live here or in New York City or in Austin, Texas, or in Los Angeles, California, every metropolitan city has a South King County, a county within your city who has underserved youth, who have youth that don't have access to a high quality education, whether it's music or anything else. We are doing that work. And so I'm asking all of you to consider a reoccurring gift, no matter what amount it is. Make the investment in our youth through a monthly contribution to our students. Our students are worth the investment. They're here at one of the greatest halls, concert halls, in the West, on the West Coast, playing here. Because why? Of you. Your support has made this possible. And so please consider a donation, not just a one-time donation, but a reoccurring donation, so that we can continue to show students who don't generally have opportunities given to them like this. We want to be able to present even more opportunities to them. So I ask that you consider a gift today. Thank you. I want to take a moment and acknowledge our judges from our Solo String Festival. We had 3 amazing judges who watched from their homes virtually as our students performed here at Benaroya Hall. They include Beth Chu, who is the principal violist of the St. Louis Symphony, Shanoa Almu, who is a violinist in the Illinois Philharmonic and lives in Springfield, Illinois, and Nathan Rodall, who is a local educator, music educator, who lives in Port Angeles. We're so appreciative to them for listening to our students. Also, I would like to acknowledge the very hard work of our 2 pianists, Jeffrey Liu and Shi Chang, who both spent countless hours playing and rehearsing with all of our students. We also have 2 fantastic MCs who got to know all of our students and asked them questions throughout the festival, giving viewers just a little bit of more insight as to who they were. Those 2 MCs are Shanice Omar and also Alex Diaz. Alex Diaz is a current Key to Change board member, and Shanice, I've known, I won't even say how long I've known, but since high school, who I've looked up to, and is a local and from South King County and an amazing actress. So we're so pleased to have both of them here who are going to present the awards. Before we actually get to the junior and senior division winners, I would like to acknowledge that the judges who did watch virtually awarded several prizes to participants throughout the festival. So if they had a really great tone, or they had fantastic stage presence, or whatever it was, we would like to acknowledge these students. And these students will receive awards. Some are gift certificates to local music stores. Others are cute little violin that they can keep in their cases or even have as a keychain. There's also some bow rehairs. Playing a string instrument can be very expensive, and the maintenance, can also be expensive. And so having these prizes, I think, will be really great for these students as they continue their studies. And I'd like to read those names before we get started. They include Venus Reyes, Carl Magno, Jolene Nguyen, Justin Paul Singay, Daisy Salzezo, Elena Kang, Hugh Bow, Madison Woolley, Summer Reese, Malak Ali, Maya Gibbons, and Daryl Anakiko. We're so pleased and proud of all of you who participated in this festival, and we will make sure that you receive your prizes. And now, for the exciting part. the junior division winners. And I'm going to pass it off to our MCs.
And the second place award for the junior division goes to Eden Palos.
All right.
Eden will receive a pair of strings valued at $100 and also a bow rehair. We're so proud of you, Eden.
And it comes as no surprise considering there's only one person left on the stage, so I'll do the awkwardness of opening the envelope. But obviously our first place for the junior competition goes to Henry. Henry, congratulations.
Congrats.
This is for you, buddy. There you go.
You will hear from Henry later, who will perform a movement of his piece that he did during the Solo String Festival. We are so proud of you both. Congratulations, Eden and Henry.
Well done, guys. Well done.
Good job, you guys.
Let's all walk out.
I failed to mention that Henry will receive a $500 scholarship from Key to Change. We will hold that scholarship until he graduates from high school and then award that $500 college scholarship to the college of his choice. Additionally, he will perform live on Classical King FM, who is one of our platinum sponsors. We are so pleased and proud of Henry and, of course, Eden. And now, our senior division. We have two senior division. The judges for the senior division decided to award two very special prizes, one in the form of an honorable mention, and the second in the form of a jury award. Here it is.
All right. Our first honorable mention goes to Annalisa Ruiz. Congratulations.
Okay, and so our second award, the jury award, goes to dun, 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 Mariah.
Woo!
There you go. This is for you. Congrats.
So I'd like to mention that for these two, and Mariah, the jury felt that you should be awarded a new case. So we have that case actually for you backstage. Value $250 violin case. Congratulations. And I believe there is some goodies for you, which I believe is a pair of strings and a bow rehair for you, Annalisa. So congratulations to you both.
All right, third place in our senior competition goes to Jasmine Wang.
Woo!
All right, all right, all right. And it looks like our second place person is, get that drum roll going, Aaliyah. Oh. There you go.
There you go.
And well, I guess we know that first place goes to Thea Weinberg.
Right.
So, congratulations. For the second and third place winners of the senior division respectively will receive a free 1-hour lesson with me. Also, you'll receive a pair of new strings as well as a bow rehair, all made courtesy of David Goad Violins. So congratulations to you both. And Thea, our winner, will receive a $1,000 college scholarship to the college of her choice, as well as an opportunity to perform live on Classical King FM, who is a platinum sponsor. Let's give all of these amazing winners a round of applause. Great. All right,
Thank you. All right.
great.
Let's walk out.
Congratulations, everyone, on your prizes. Thank you. I can't see their smiles. All I see are eyes. But I think that they're happy. Oh, backstage, there's lots of applause. Thank you. All right, so now that everyone had, there's a huge celebration, and I'm so sorry that you guys can't see it. However, I hope in the chat box that you guys are celebrating and congratulating all of these amazing students on their wonderful, wonderful jobs. We're so thankful and happy to be able to have all of them participate in this festival. And now you are going to hear from Henry, who is going to play the first movement of the spring Four Seasons. And this is his first movement. So let's listen to Henry as he performs. Congratulations again, Henry. No, you were great. You were great. Go ahead. You were great. Thank you so much. All right, and we're now going to hear from our senior division winner, who is Thea Weinbeck, who is a senior at Mount Rainier High School, who will perform the first movement of the Brook Violin Concerto. Congratulations. Thank you so much for coming and being on our program. Congratulations. Wow. Well, this was so much fun, and we're so glad that all of you could join us today for our Spring Salon fundraiser. I can't believe that this weekend is coming to a close and that the festival is over. It's been an incredible event, and our students, of course, performed fabulously. So we're ending on a bang, actually a really big bang, because we've surpassed our goal. Our goal was $75,000, and we have raised to date $88,000. And we are so appreciative to all of you who have donated. Thank you so very much. You can continue to donate and continue to invest in our organization, which we do. Hope that you do, because our students are worth it, and we want to be able to provide more opportunities for our students. And so those donations are so important to the wealth and health of not only our students, but also to our organization. I founded this organization 4 years ago, and I started it with just 3 board members and $3,000 of my own money. And we have been able to use what we have and multiply that because of your generous contributions and your support. We've been able to serve so many students in South King County, and we are committed and devoted to making sure that middle and high school students in South King County receive the quality music education that they so rightfully deserve. So, continue to donate, continue to support our organization, continue to root us on as we move forward and as we continue to help our students be the very best that they can be. I'm again Dr. Quentin Morris, the founder and executive director of Key to Change, and I really appreciate you all tuning in. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great evening. Done.